first encounter is not one but two Fausts. These guys are pretty weak and can be solo tanked if the tank is competent enough. Kill them both fast before the next mini boss appears to avoid them exploding. Hummel Faust will spawn and do large damage to anyone close to his landing position, so don't be nearby. He does more damage than Faust and applies a stacking debuff, which may prompt a tank swap if you feel you need it, but he is still weak enough to solo tank. The main fight is against Twinkledings, we'll call him Twinkle. Note the layout of the room, 2 syringes on either side and a tower in the middle. Standing near the tower will damage you and activate the syringes, which we'll talk about shortly. It's a good idea to tank Twinkle along the edge or the corner to allow the rest of the room space for mechanics. After pulling Twinkle, he'll transform and has 2 mechanics. The first is the tank swap. He'll apply a stacking debuff on the main tank, more than 3 stacks, and the tank will be stunned and Twinkle will ready gob straight. The off tank should provoke during the animation to take the damage, but it is actually possible to survive this without a tank swap. I wouldn't recommend trying though. The second mechanic is Boost. Once Twinkle finishes casting, he will start dealing AoE damage and wipe the raid. You can avoid this damage entirely by entering the purple mist. Remember to have someone stand in the tower to activate the syringe. Once inside, you'll transform to a bird and your hotbar will change. Your 1 skill will do some weak damage and your 2 skill will return you to normal. Use this once Twinkle stops attacking. When he transforms back to his regular size, he'll use a different set of mechanics. The first is Glut Gloop. A random player will be marked for a large constant poison AoE. The player should move away from the group and ideally away from the syringes and tower to drop the poison out of the way. The second mechanic is Bombs Away. Twinkle will drop 1, 2 or 3 bombs onto the arena. The bombs can be knocked away by turning into a gorilla by standing inside the red mist. Remember to use the tower to activate the syringe. Once transformed, your hotbar will change and your 1 skill will allow you to knock bombs away. The range of the explosion is still big, so everyone should stack close to the boss to avoid being hit. While it's possible for only 1 person to knock away all 3 bombs, if you're inexperienced you should assign this to 2 players. Here we tank at one corner and knock bombs to the opposite corner to allow the maximum distance between the 2. The third mechanic is Shock Therapy. Twinkle will just use room-wide damage, which is easy to heal through. Throughout the fight, small adds will spawn which are fairly weak and have no real features. DPS can take these down quick. The off tank should stay on the boss if he's in the large form for the tank swap. These mechanics repeat until Twinkle is dead. GG easy.